Zamprogna's reluctance to force anything so Sometimes, the most compelling romances on General Hospital are the ones nobody planned. A single scene can create a spark. A conversation can reveal an unexpected connection. And suddenly, fans begin looking at two characters in a completely different way. But according to Dominic Zamprogna, there was one thing he never wanted to do when it came to Dante Falconeri and Elizabeth Weber: force the chemistry. That attitude may sound simple, but in the world of daytime drama, where relationships can become fan favorites overnight, it says a lot about how seriously actors take the emotional connections between their characters. Dante and Liz may share history, friendship, and a natural ease that viewers can immediately recognize, but turning that into something romantic is another matter entirely. Chemistry isn't something you can order on a call sheet. You can't simply tell two characters, "Okay, you're a couple now, so make everyone believe it." Well, you can try. But audiences are incredibly good at noticing when a romance feels manufactured. And Dominic Zamprogna clearly understands that. The fascinating question now is whether Dante and Liz's connection is developing precisely because nobody is trying too hard to define it. Could their chemistry work best when it's allowed to grow naturally? Could friendship slowly become something more? And if the writers ever decide to explore that possibility, will fans discover that Dante and Elizabeth have been quietly building towards something special all along? Let's take a closer look at why Dominic Zamprogna's approach to Dante and Liz matters, and why sometimes the best soap opera chemistry is the kind nobody tries to force. #Chemistry is one of soap opera's greatest mysteries. Soap operas have always depended on chemistry. Of course, story matters. Characters matter. Secrets, betrayals, shocking returns, and dramatic cliffhangers all matter. But when two people share a scene and viewers suddenly feel that something special is happening, that can change the direction of an entire storyline. The strange thing is that chemistry isn't always predictable. Two actors can be incredibly talented and still not create a romantic spark together. Meanwhile, two characters who were never supposed to become a couple can share one unexpected scene and leave fans wondering why the show hasn't explored the connection sooner. That's what makes Zamprogna's reluctance to force anything so understandable. A relationship has to breathe. The characters need room to discover who they are around each other. The actors need to find the rhythm of the scenes. And most importantly, the audience needs to believe what they're seeing. If Dante and Liz are going to become something more than friends, it can't simply be because someone decides they need a new pairing. It has to make emotional sense. There has to be a reason Dante would look at Liz differently. There has to be a reason Liz would allow herself to open her heart. And those reasons can't appear out of nowhere. The best romances are often built through small moments, the kind that don't necessarily announce themselves with dramatic music or a passionate kiss. Sometimes it's a look. Sometimes it's concern. Sometimes it's simply realizing that the person you've been talking to all along understands you better than you thought. That's where natural chemistry becomes so powerful. #Dante and Liz already have something important: comfort. Before romance comes trust. Before trust comes comfort. And Dante and Elizabeth have the kind of history and emotional maturity that could make their